What's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's been a while since we've done a tactic test. So from now on, the channel is going to be... the only Football Manager content on the channel, should I say, is going to be Tactics Tester. The rest of it is going to be the Wrexham previews, reviews, and news that I bring. And I absolutely love doing, so it's going to be a combination of the both, combining two of my real passions. And I love doing these tactic videos for you guys. Actually feel like it broadens my knowledge on the game as well, having a look at how other players set their teams up. But anyway, I digress. Let's have a look at what we're doing today. We are doing the Antonio Conte 3-4-3 Josh Daly tactic. So it's another tactic by Josh, who is, in my opinion, one of the very best when it comes to designing these tactics. Now, he has set this up to get the very most out of your wingbacks and score lots and lots of goals. So let's see how we line up. Now, we are obviously in the 3-4-3 with two wingbacks. Goalkeeper is a sweeper keeper. We have two wide centre-backs with no additional instructions, both set to defend. And in the middle, we have the ball-playing defender. Wingbacks are both set to automatic. Now, that's key when using a system like this, because having them set to automatic means that if during the game you change your mentality from positive to defensive, maybe you're holding on to a 1-0 lead and you're time wasting, the wingbacks will automatically adjust their attitude and their behaviours and their style of play to what you have set, rather than just continuing to attack. So that is key, that these two here. Now, these do have some additional instructions set on them. On the right-hand side, we have cross more often and cross from the byline. And on the left, we also have our left wing-back to close down more. In the centre of the park, then, we have a ball-winning midfielder. No additional instructions, straight out of the box. And then a deep-lying playmaker set to him. Now, ball-winning midfielder, as you would expect, is set to defend. And the deep-line playmaker is set to support. But again, no additional instructions. On the left-hand side, then, inverted winger set to attack. They're going to aim their crosses, to the centre, and they are going to shoot more often, but we do want them to stay wider. On the right, we have a winger set to attack with no additional instructions, and the advanced forward up front who's going to shoot more often. Now, one thing I would say is that what surprises me is that we have both of our wide players set to stay wider. The inverted winger especially surprises me that Josh has done that, but we will have a look. It could lead to overcrowding when your wingbacks get forward, but we don't know. We will wait and see. Now, if you haven't watched one of these before, let me explain what we do, because it has been a little while. We have the league table, who I actually think Josh is winning that at the moment, where we will announce at the end of Football Manager 2023's lifespan what the overall winning tactic was. We do 3 seasons, one with Arsenal, one with AC Milan, and one with Borussia Dortmund. So apart from AC Milan, the other 2 teams aren't expected to win their leagues, and we see how well we can do. Now, one thing I also have started doing is to get a fair review and make sure every team and every tactic gets the same amount of games, is set the manager to become unsackable, which means they can't be sacked. Now, I don't manage this at all. What I do is I go on holiday, use current match tactics, and I let my assistant manager run the season. That way, I'm not interfering with the tactic, and it gives it the most fair outcome over the 3 seasons. Anyway, let's see how we got on with Arsenal then. We're going to do the Premier League first. In terms of where we are expected to finish in the league, I've gone the right long way roundabout for seeing this here. Where are we? There we go. Season preview. We're expected to finish 5th. So anything 5th and above, 5th is on target. Anything above is a good achievement, especially when you've got City and Liverpool. Liverpool especially, who are really overpowered in this game. Anyway, I digress. Let's see how we got on with Arsenal. All right then, so the Arsenal season is now in the bag. Let's find out exactly how we got on. So in terms of the league, we finished 8th. 17 wins, 14 draws. We only had a +3 goal difference. How many goals did we concede over the whole season? 48 goals. Wow. And we didn't score that many. 51. Considering this is a really attacking tactic, 51 goals. That's pretty poor. In terms of the team, Gabriel Jesus, 45 games, 38 goals, and he has been injured. Martinelli got 15 goals. Nobody hit double figures for assists. Oh, they did. Sorry, Fabio Vieira got 10. But that is it. Nobody else. Odegaard, 51 games, only 1 goal, 7 assists. Wow, that's average. Let's have a look at the data hub. It's not good reading, is it? Let's come up here. Apart from our pass completion and our expected goals against, we are not better in any other areas. Our non-penalty goals is less than the league average. That's pretty poor. Competition-wise, let's have a look then. So we made it to the semi-finals of the Europa League and lost to Manchester United. We made it to the 4th round of the Carabao Cup and lost to Manchester City. And we were knocked out of the FA Cup in the 5th round by Watford. So 58 points to go on the leaderboard. Let's fly over to Italy and see how we got on with AC Milan. All right then, so the AC Milan season is in the bag. Let's see how we got on. Excuse me. Now, we finished 4th. Not the greatest. Now, what is frustrating, I'm just going to point this out. I do have the real names thing on this, and I've just noticed that Napoli, for some reason, are called Parthenope. Now, I don't remember Napoli being called Parthenope before the winter update, so I'm not sure what's happened there. But anyway, so we finished 4th, 21 wins, 9 draws, 8 defeats. Only conceded 36 goals, so pretty good. 72 points, quite clearly safe in 4th spot. Inter Milan winning the league. I'm quite happy with 4th overall there, because there were times where we were languishing 8th, and I really didn't think we'd get to where we would. In terms of goal scorers, Oliver Giroud was the top goal scorer in the league for us, and Rafael Leao our top assister with 10. And in terms of the rest of the squad, let's have a look. Ibrahimovic made just the 3 substitute appearances. Over to goals. Oliver Giroud, 31 goals, Divock Origi, 15, and Rafael Leao got 11. And in the assists, Leao got 13, Brahim Diaz got 10, and Theo Hernandez from left wing back got 9. Not bad, not bad. Let's have a look at the data hub. In terms of that, we were actually better goals. So goals per game, we were better. Non-expected penalty goals, we were better. Conceded per game. We actually outperformed most of the league. I think the teams that beat us are teams you would probably expect, where we were predicted at the start of the season. Let's have a look. Second, I mean, you know, the Napoli, Inter Milan, Napoli, Atalanta are probably the outlier in this season. They really are the outlier. If we just go back to season preview, where were they predicted? Have I missed them? 6. So the outlier to get to 3rd, but, you know, fair play. So that is another 72 points on the board, which takes us to 140. And we will now see exactly how we got on with Borussia Dortmund over in Germany. All right then, so the Borussia Dortmund season is done. It's our 3rd and final season. Let's see how we got on this year. Now, we finished 3rd. And I'm not too disappointed with that, because normally the Borussia Dortmund season tends to flop. And I mean, it just never seems to go right. So to finish 3rd, 3 points behind 2nd, which was Wolfsburg, is pretty good. We're never really going to be able to overtake Bayern Munich in one season. I think that'd be quite a good idea for a rebuild, though, if I bring them back in the future. Seeing if we can get Dortmund to push their way in front of Bayern at the top of the league. So 17 wins, 10 defeats, 7 draws, 55 scored, 39 conceded. We were actually quite good defensively. I mean, Wolfsburg, wow, 18 goals conceded all season is amazing. You know, better defensively than Bayern, but offensively, Bayern Munich are a different gravy. If we look at the overall season, Adeyemi was our top scorer in the league, 17 goals, and Julian Brand got 11 assists. So let's have a look at the team. Adeyemi, 17 goals. Marco Reus, 9 goals, 9 assists. Julian Brand, 7 goals, 11 assists, and he was definitely our standout. The Bayern save is always much of a muchness. It relies heavily on Adeyemi and Marco Reus, and obviously Reus is injured at the start of the season, which doesn't always help. In terms of the data hub, goals per game, non-expected penalty goals, or non-penalty expected goals, conceded per game, I think we were slightly higher, but in terms of shots per game, we were better as well. So it's not a bad tactic. I mean, overall, it scored, let's just have a look. Let me bring that league table up. It scored 188 points overall, which is pretty good. I think it puts it third or fourth in the league table so far. So 188 points, not a bad result for this tactic. I will put the link in the description below. Let me know in the comments how you got on. I quite like it. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. I think with some tweaks and, some maneuvers, it would be a really good tactic. But I like the wing back system, and it's a tactic that I use that kind of tactic when I develop my own anyway. Let us know what you think in the comments, though. Remember, hit subscribe and hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out any future context. Tactic videos will be dropping every Tuesday and Thursday. And I will be going live on Twitch Friday nights and Saturday nights as well. I'll see you on the next one, guys. You have a great day.